Hi, this is Doreen Pina, and I designed a game for my first asset, an interactive analog game called Four Pieces of the Pie, Don't Forget the Milk, which is about the 5 food groups, and it's going to answer the question, what are food groups, and more. Let's go on. Four Pieces of the Pie and Don't Forget the Milk was designed for 4 players ages 4 through 7. Included in the package would be the game board, 4 pieces of a pie, 4 individual pie wedge tokens to mark the player's movements throughout the game, 1 square die with 1 to 4 pips on it, and 2 sets of cards. The first set is a 5 color-coded food group question card set, and the second set is a true or false about nutrition facts. Let's take a look at the game board. This is a tell me game board for the 4 pieces of a pie. You start at the bottom square. Each of the rectangles that are colored represents a food group, and then the square with the orange on it is the second set of cards, which is a true or false or a fact fill-in. The gameplay is pretty simple. You just follow along and pick up a card coordinating with the space that you land on, and the first one through the entire board wins. Here are the 5 color-coded game cards, and each card has the same series of questions for that particular grouping. Here is the Tell Me card, and this is questions about the food group. So when the player lands on one of the rectangles of the 5 food group, they draw a card, and then they'll answer a question about a food group nutrition fact. If they're correct, they can advance a space. If they're incorrect, they remain on the rectangle until the next turn. An example would be, name 2 foods which belong to the fruit category, or why do we need to eat foods from the grain group, and which nutritional value is supplied to the body when eating from the protein group. When a player lands on the truth is square, they must draw a card and answer a question, tell if it's a fact or if it's true or false, or maybe fill in a nutrition fact. These cards will cover basic nutritional needs, portions, and good and bad food choices. For example, to keep the body healthy and strong, what are 5 food groups you need to eat from? Or fruit supplies vitamin A, which helps build blank, and they have to supply the answer. And that's it in a nutshell. 4 pieces of a pie, and don't forget that milk. This is Doreen Pina, and I thank you for joining me.